could get it, like, really up that. I think we got it up a little bit.
6 metres. 6 metres. That front one? Yeah, 6 metres.
Is that what it was allowed?
No, that's all it. It was complete shop. The rustic.
Hello, good morning. Come on, get on and share to Facebook, please, fam. Come on. Come on, there's no rest for those who were on the job. Obviously, I got stabbed 2 weeks ago, still recovering, and I'm here at Huddersfield today. There's 31 scumbag nonces up in magistrates today. Got like little counter protest, justice no, not racism, no to the EDL. And who the fuck said it's an EDL march for a start? But yeah, a couple of the scumbags have been in already, covered up. Plenty of police presence. Come on, fam, get sharing Facebook, please. And we're having them. We're shouting at them when they're going in. Simple as. If any fucking lefties want to say out, they can do. As far as I'm concerned, they're just protecting nonces as well. And the Devote Labour Party, they're all fucking part of it. Fucking scumbags, honestly. I should be recuperating me in Leeds, and we've got some fancy apartments paid out. But I'm here in Huddersfield. I'm fucking fucked off with the Labour Council. What's going on? All grooming. And everyone's calling us racist for standing up to it. Well, they can fuck right off, honestly. Swearing today, guys. Get sharing, thank you. I'm live at Kirtleys Magistrates. What do we know? Political correctness has caused a lot of this. If there were no political correctness, we wouldn't be in this kind of condition. Labour Party, cover-ups, threatening and intimidating victims and all that lot. Who the fuck did he think they are? If we had some proper justice, they'd all be have broken legs and all that, but we're doing it the right way. We want them in court, we want them charged, we want inquiries done. Labour love blocking inquiries, that's what they love doing, so that nobody finds out the truth of the political correctness shit that's going on. That's what they love. And that's what's happened in a lot of these cases. I'm not interested in fucking religion or race. Sorry, love, sorry. Not interested in religion or race or anything. It's that political correctness crap. Labour Party failed values of integration and immigration and all that lot has caused all this. As you know, fam, I got stabbed 2 weeks ago in Manchester off a group of ethnic minority scumbags. 2 15-year-olds and a 17-year-old have been arrested at the moment, found with drugs and weapons on them as well. That's in Piccadilly. And I was just on a night out, just having a few beers, you know what I mean? This is what it's come down to. And the Labour, they just love it. Thank you, guys. What's on those signs? Justice, not racism. No to the EDL. Who they think's EDL here, I don't know. I'm just from Oldham, me, and I'm in the vicinity. I've come round today because I know what's going on. I'm with my lovely Arlene there. No problem, Chris, no problem, brother. Respect to you as well for that mission you did at the weekend. Anyway, I don't know how many have gone in. I don't know how long they're going to be in. I'm 6 or 7 gone in. We're supposed to be going over Leeds in a bit to see about Melanie's case, Melanie Shaw's case. She's up for mention today. She doesn't have to appear at court, and it'll be sometime after 10:30, so I'm guessing maybe 11 o'clock-ish. Charles Spencer's there and a few others, but I think a couple of us will be heading over there, and we'll do some reporting and let you know off Charles what's going on in Melanie's case. So 2 birds with 1 stone today, and both linked to child abuse that's been covered up one way or another, political correctness or higher. So we'll see. Get sharing, fam. Scumbags in Kirklees magistrates today. There's 31 of them in. We know the ethnicity. We know a lot of details about them, but we'll see what happens today. If they're in magistrates, I don't think they've pleaded yet. I don't know if it's plea day today or not. I'll try and find out. But we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, it's plea day.
Yeah, I've just been told it's plea day, so they'll probably all go not guilty like they normally do.
Kom here though, didn't it?
What you bringing up?
I'm good, I'm good. It's alright. We're staying in Quebec's luxury apartments in Leeds at the moment. A few days, mate's paid for it.
Are you down? Are you down the middle of the centre?
Yeah.
Should have come from Sunderland up there.
I wanted to go on 15 to the DFLA, but I don't think I'm going to make it. But there's a load of other lads from
Manchester. There's loads from London coming down as well. I'm hoping it's actually massive. Sunderland deserves it.
It does, doesn't it? It does.
And then there's a big one in London. It's important for next month.
Is that a DFLA?
DFLA one in London. And then Tommy's trial is it the 27th?
Get away.
27th, Tommy's up again.
So only if I've got grooming gangs, we've now got terrorists.
Racist scum. Off us.
And until that one lad turned up, they're all whiteys there. And there's more colour on our side, I can tell you, with my Jamaican ethnicity. Oh my God, honestly, you just can't make it up, guys, you can't.
And he's got his Palestine jumping on. Tell us.
It used to make me upset.
What about supporting Palestine? What about the England flag? It's ridiculous.
It is, isn't it?
It's getting worse. I don't think these muppets have got a clue what they're about.
They haven't. So fam, I'm at Kirklees Magistrates Court. We know the stats, we know the figures. We know that up to 100 towns, mainly Labour dominated, have had this kind of problem in the towns, and they've done nothing about it. They've not addressed the problem at any level, whether it be race, ethnicity, religion, social issues, integration issues. They have not addressed anything. They've just left it like a mixing pot going off, and they've done nothing. And this is what it's come down to. Us outside court screaming nonce at them scumbags going in and getting called racist by whatever breed of smellies who were there. Not guilty then.
The religion shall make alter our right to do it.
So yeah, they've not addressed anything. They don't address anything, Labour. They just throw everything in a mixing pot and just pray that it goes okay. It's not going okay. These issues was highlighted years ago. Tommy's highlighted these issues. Some hard right-wing parties have highlighted these issues, and no one's done nothing. I'm surprised we haven't got anyone from Sikh Awareness here, Society here today. They're well on board. They know what's going on. They know the problems, and the same again. They've been trying to say these things for years, and no one's listening to us. And now it's come that we're outside of court shouting at them when they're going in. I'll try and have a chat. I will. I'll try. I'm not really in that kind of mood today, actually. So
Here we go. Another.
About this afternoon, I'm still here, having a round. I won't have this on there.
Just let them come in. Okay, don't go up to it, fellas.
Scum. So fam, I've just been talking there. I haven't mentioned anything about race or religion. I've been pointing out the failed policies of the Labour Party and their attitudes towards immigration and that, which no one addresses, no one says nothing, and we're just sick of it. And this is what it's come down to. This is what it's come down to. We have to do this because of it. We won't be in this position if political correctness and the values have been sorted out when at the beginning 20 years ago. We just won't be in this position. So, scum. Oh, I'll just have to walk away, fam. I can't. It's hard work, honestly. You don't know. I just want to kick off, me, but obviously it's not the right thing to do here. So I'll just walk away, have 5 minutes, probably have a fag or something. But yeah, get sharing, fam. Get some comments up. We're at Kurt Lee's Magistrates today. Young Adam's here, loyal as ever. Plenty of patriots, and we're having them scumbags when they're coming in. We said we'd do this, and we're doing it. There's 31 in today, and we were outside the courts. Carrying on from what Tommy does. Tommy's off the books at the radar at the moment, but we can do this. I can do it. I'm not a racist. I haven't said anything about religion today, and only a little bit about race. That's not the issue with me. The issue is the failed policies of the Labour Party. Political correctness political correctness, it's a cancer. And it's born in the Labour Party in the roots, and it's throughout the party. And it's causing major problems with major social problems between different ethnicities and in the country. And it needs stamping out, and it needs sorting out. At the moment, on the unwashed side, we've got like one person who's brown, and until he came, they were all whiteys. Oh, I think there might have been an halfie in, but I've got more colour than all of them put together. I'm sorry, I have. It's just winding me up that nothing's done. They've not addressed any of the social issues or anything to do with immigration or anything in the Labour Party. We know this. I'm not going to... I can go on about religion all day long. It's not my forte. There's plenty of others who'll do that. But, morning. Hiya, you alright?
Nice to see you. Anyway, I hope you're alright after that episode that you
I am. Well, I'm recovering. We're staying at Quebec's luxury apartments in Leeds. Our friends paid for us, but like, this is on today and I'm here.
I knew you'd be here. I can't believe that lot there.
I know, honestly.
How much are they getting paid? Absolutely disgusting.
All right, thank you, sir.
I watch all your videos.
Oh, thanks, man, thanks.
tomorrow then?
I don't know yet. Probably. We're not doing anything, but we're not supposed to be leaving out actually. No, because friends of ours have paid for us to stay in Leeds and Quebec, to take it easy and rest up. And I knew this was on and thought, coming here. I know she'll be annoyed that I'm here. I'm supposed to be just chilling out and having a month off. But we want to go back up to Leeds today and do a bit of reporting on Melanie Shaw, because she's up for mention today. Yeah. She don't have to be in court, but they'll say stuff in court, so there's something there now. And I want to do an hour here and then get up to there, do a bit more there.
You alright having a quick chat with this pal? Tell us why you're here.
Of course I will, yeah. I'm here because of the grooming gangs. And I'm not going to go on about race or religion or anything. I'm going to go on about the Labour Party, political correctness, the integration values and all that. It's failed us, and it's come to this point. For years they've covered up all this abuse, they block inquiries so no one knows what's going on. Telford earlier on in the year, up to 1,000 girls, and they blocked the initial inquiry. Why would they block that? We want to know, we want to try and sort these issues out. We want to know what's going on, we want to see if we can sort out some way or another, you know what I mean? But so blocking inquiries isn't going to help. So I'm just...
It's not the race that
it isn't.
People have got in common, is it? It's the religion. Do you think that the hatred that they've got these kids is embedded in that religion, possibly?
Well, I'm not an expert, but the evidence all points to that, doesn't it? It certainly does. Just watch the camera there. Them scumbags, I can't believe it, man, honestly. They're here protesting every time, but they'll all vote Labour. So they've all failed us with all them social values. They've not looked at the social issues or anything, blocking inquiries. They're as much to blame, as far as I'm concerned. And it just fucks me off, and it just makes me angry. We wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for political correctness and that scumbag Labour Party. We wouldn't. No worries, pal.
We've got a lighter.
I have somewhere. I'm just rolling another one for Mrs. I've got some spliffs.
I prefer the cake myself. I only cut a month ago, but it was a sharp. It was a friend of it. That much oil. I was like that. So I'm not just picking it. Sitting down the bench and I'm just sitting there. Talk about scoring on the bench, scoring in my life. I'm just getting into a full of some sense of touch. I want you to take it and I'll take one of yours.
Just push the white button, darling, yeah?
The middle, yeah.
Oh, stop. Take a couple. You always do that. You always put the two fingers up somewhere.
Right, I want reviews as well for the stuff.
Stop this. Please don't do that.
Why not?
I'll have a quick
that's pretty reassuring. So we'll touch it. It's touch it over. She's done it already. She didn't want to soon.
Take time, sir, take time.
Middle's better settle. Middle's better settle. All right.
Oh, bless you, read my mind, sweetheart.
So you can fetch some stage, you can fetch some cake with it.
Yeah. You know what, that's what I
Cake.
do you fancy
It's much better.
Are you still switched on?
Yeah.
Back to freedom out to your jacket. Adam Payton behind it for you. Bless his wee heart. Hey, cutie. I thought so.
I am, Candy, I'm feeling a lot better. They did used to mean something, no more though. I'm staying in Leeds at the moment, got a few days in some luxury apartments, so we'll go around the city in the evening, just chilling out. I'm off up to Middlesbrough on Saturday, so we're going to Stockton on Friday, staying over, Middlesbrough Saturday, back to Stockton and then back to Manchester, and then I'm having a 3-week break in Scotland at the lovely Arlene's. Just going to recuperate me, get my weight back. Yeah, it's a protest outside court, Alistair. I will do, honestly, I will do. Yeah, Adam here.
Him and two lads were stabbed in Manchester, as we know, but still come out today.
So what's the excuse? Get your bums off their couches.
He got stabbed. When was it? Last week?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago he was stabbed. And it still comes out today to help us and protest against these dirty nonsense.
Honestly, I have to. I've got to.
It's in his blood. We all need to be here. Any rape that's going on now, we need to be outside of it. As a unit, keep sharing. Everyone keeps sharing.
Can't go.
Denise Gummersell says hi, John.
Oh, hiya, Denise. Get sharing, fam. I'll be live on Middlesbrough on Facebook when my band's up. Unless they ban me again. I'm on YouTube at the moment. I'll flick this up later on Facebook anyway. About 20, maybe 2 dozen anti-protesters. Again, fam, I'm not going to go on about religion, mate. I could do, but I'm not an expert. There's plenty more people expert than me. I'll go on about the Labour values, the failed policies, political correctness, which is all just as much a threat to us as Islam is. Political correctness is it's an ideology itself. We might do. I know it is grim. but we're going to Stockton anyway. But we're around the North East for a couple of days anyway. Then back to Manchester and then train up to Edinburgh. I just feel that, I mean, Huddersfield's only a few miles away from Manchester. I just feel the need to be here and to say my piece. You know what I mean? We wouldn't be in, oh, another one here, Adam. We wouldn't have to be, we won't be in this position.
On your face.
Scumbag! Fucking nonce!
Right, don't be swearing.
Shut the fuck up, get away from me. Go away from me. Go away. You don't know what you can
See, there's a counter protester. These people supporting
do. You're protecting fucking nonsense.
Socialist Workers' Party. There's a few lads here now.
One guy's a bit irate there, but honestly, fam, I can't. If I weren't filming, I'd be fucking. I'd be irate as well. I'm trying not to swear, but I'm angry. I'm angry, man, that we've had to come to this after what, near 30 years. It just does me head in. How can we be? I'm not blaming everyone, but I'll blame everyone. How can we be so blind, ignorant? How can we be so following like the Labour Party do with its failed policies and the values and all that? Like, how can we let society go to like this? It just wrecks me head, honestly. Wrecks me head. Melanie is third in on her court, and that court starts at 10:30. She's only up for a mention, so she don't have to appear herself. But Charles Spencer and there's a group already there, and they'll be going in, getting the info. If I can get back in time or not, I'll try and get Charles. Charles will come on to do a piece about it, I'm sure. Or Sharon Goddard will have some info about what's relatively going on. But at the moment, I'm at Kurt Lee's court, and I couldn't not come. I had to come here today. I had to. It was imperative, and I'm only a few miles away, so I've no excuse really, no excuse. I'm not in full 100% condition, but I'm still no excuse. Arlene's with me, so she's looking after me. We've had some breakfast and that. I've got some drinks for after. I'll try and talk to the lefties if I can, but it's not my forte. I don't like talking to them because they just wind me up, man. They don't give you any kind of answer, and they just call you names. And oof, under different circumstances, my fists would be out. Just 5 minutes, have a walk round. I will, Candy, I will. I know I would be any other kind of situation, I would be. I'm glad I've got my camera actually, it makes me a bit more focused. But yeah, we're at Kurt Leeds Magistrates Court. What, maybe a dozen of the scumbags have gone in already. And they're up for plea today, I've been told. There is some lots of news here. Must be mainstream news. And one of the lads has said there's a Russian TV crew interviews and they seem alright, so we'll might have a bit of a talk with them after. We'll see what's going on anyway.
The common of the land.
Oh yeah. Do you know what?
Another one there for you,
It makes sense, yeah, but they don't stick to it, do they? None of them stick to it. It's all gone. Damn nuts!
Fucking animal! Any Englishmen raping your kid! Man the fuck off home!
He comes on down the corner.
How many balls, Jim?
Can I have my orange, darling, please? That orange.
You want your orange?
Yeah, please.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here with the lovely Arlene, looking after me. I mean, she suffered from shock on the night, which lasted a couple of days, so it's just as worse off as we was. But we've recovered. Friends in Jeannie and Ian, no problem. Friends Jeannie and Ian have paid for us to stay in luxury apartments for a few days, and then we're off up to Scotland, and then I'm having 3 weeks up there to recuperate, so I'll be off the radar for a bit. Thank you, Winter, thank you. Darling, will you open it for us?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't got anyone from Sikh Awareness Society here today. I'd love to have an interview with one of the dudes from Sikh Awareness Society. Thank you. Yeah. So fam, get sharing onto Facebook. I'm at Kirtlees Magistrates Court. I've got 31 nonces up today and tomorrow for plea. It'd be interesting to see what the pleas are. I think we might find out on main news later on, or local rags. I'm also going to pop up to Leeds and see about Melanie Shaw. She's up for mention today, so hopefully I'll be able to get there as well. If not, I'm sure Charles Spencer will have something to say, and I might do an hangout with him later on. But yeah, there's 31 of them up today. Predominantly Pakistani heritage. Some of them are related as well. Yeah, the scum of the earth. And my issues is, I'm not going to go on about religion because I don't know the Quran. My issues are political correctness and the Labour Party. We know that the Labour Party have blocked inquiries. We know that the Labour Party have failed on all levels through the social services and all the other kind of services they have in protecting our children. They've done nothing. Victims have ended up being intimidated by the same people who abused them, and the councils and that have done nothing about it, and just absolutely peed off with it, me. All you who vote Labour, just think about who you're voting for. Ask your local councillor when he comes round, ask him them questions. Why did he block inquiries? Ask him why did they cover up all this abuse. Ask them if they come round, because I would if I was a Labour voter. But the average Labour voter are ignorant. A dozen maybe, something like that. Yeah, so ask them questions. Or any lefties seeing this video, answer the questions that I'm asking. Why? Why have you let political correctness rule? Why have you covered up? Why have you blocked inquiries? I'm not going to put all the blame on the police. Certain times and areas we can blame them, but they're not the rulers of the towns. It's the councils, the Labour-dominated councils that have let all this go on. Or free muzzies. The sign there, justice, not racism, no to the EDL. Justice, what kind of justice? We don't get justice unless we hold inquiries to find out what the problem's are. And Labour block inquiries, they don't push for these inquiries. So there's never, how can there be any justice if we don't have these kind of things, inquiries and that? And that is a I'm not being racist, sir. I'm just pointing out. And that's what they're like. Justice, it just winds me up. I seen that sign at Wellington and I went mad.
Oh, see, that's nice.
No, they're not a race though, are they? Pakistanis. What are they? No, they're not. Muslims are not a race. We're not here to oppose. Say again?
Pakistanis are a race though, aren't they? Islam's not a race. You said it yourself.
Pakistanis are not a race. Not
Nicola, just move this way. They're trying to film these two young lasses behind you at the same time. Can you just pull around here?
Yeah.
So they're out of view.
So you're here to oppose racism, yeah?
Yeah. Only aggressive racism, you know.
So why are these guys racist? Can you tell me what's racist about these people?
We've got no problem with you guys, you know, approaching, shouting at them and calling them names and everything, because they are the fucking scum, what they've done. They're the second grooming gang in Huddersfield to be doing this. Yeah. This has been going on and has been highlighted in our local press since 2007. That's a clear 10 years since the grooming scandal started, and nothing's been done about it. 10 years. So although, yeah, they're dirty bastards, right, and if they have been touching our kids, because they're sitting in a court of law, aren't they? So we all know how that's meant to go. So if they have been grooming our kids and they have been abusing our kids, get to fucking jail. But if they we've got to look over that. Why were they allowed to abuse our kids?
Well, because people like you oppose anybody that speaks out
against them. You say I'm
them.
Labour, right? I've been banned from the Labour Party for 5 years. Do you know what I mean? I'm not... It's establishment. It's purely rotten.
See, these people over here that you're calling racist,
I've spoken to half of them.
They're just concerned
I've spoken
parents.
to them, half of them, at 8:30 this morning when you weren't here.
Right.
Yeah, so I know exactly what they're here for.
What are they here for?
They're here to protest.
They're here to protest peacefully against grooming gangs.
They're here to protest grooming gangs.
But they don't
go to churches. I'm a Catholic also, and I was... These kids in my school that got 2 years above me, boys, altar boys, because they don't go for altar girls.
Going back 40, 50 years.
Don't matter. Abuse is abuse. Abuse is abuse. Whatever year it was done in. Agreed?
Yeah, and currently,
these grooming gangs go back 40 years. 40 years. Are you from here? You don't know shit. You don't know shit. These grooming gangs have been going on.
It's going on there as well.
Exactly.
It's all Muslims that are doing it.
It isn't. They're not Muslims here. All Muslims here. Proportionally, yes, they are. Majority Muslims, but some are Indian. Some are Indian. Not 99%. Not 99%.
Every single man on trial here today is a Muslim.
If there's 60 odd people, right? Some of them are women. Some of them are Indian. Some of them are African. A black guy in there. How can you have, you know, that percentage when there's not even 100 people there? It doesn't make sense, mate. You don't got your figures right.
You're basically supporting
I'm not. No, we're not. No, we're not. And that's your rhetoric. I've just told you, right? You want to hear it half
Is this guy next to me a racist?
I don't know. Is he racist against Muslims? Is he racist against Indians?
It's not a race.
Hold on, I'll tell you why I'm here.
Yeah.
Right. The grooming gangs, it's been going on 40 years, something like that. And when you look at where it's been going on, it's mainly Labour-dominated areas. We know about political correctness, yeah, and that's one of the big causes of this. Is we didn't have political correctness, and these people have been charged and stopped doing this in the first place. Won't have to be here.
So what
that's
do you mean
my
by
issue.
Correctness, overlooking, is that what you mean?
Yeah, because of a certain race or ethnicity that's doing the crime.
Who overlooked that then?
Who
overlooked that? The Labour?
No, well, it's the Labour-dominated towns. It's the Labour Council that have been covering up. In Telford, the scandal that came out in Telford earlier on in the year, it's clearly documented that when they asked for a public inquiry, the Labour Party, no, we don't want one.
Yeah.
So how are we ever supposed to find out what's going on if we don't have public inquiries? Yeah, so Lucy Allen, the Conservative MP in that area, Telford at the time, DFLA went down on a protest with UKIP, and then she pushed for the inquiry to be done. Then they had the inquiry done, but why did they block it in the first place?
Well, you look at the bigger child abuse inquiry, the whole, the national child abuse inquiry where Theresa May lost the dossier for the child abuse.
About that.
Listen, it goes that far back.
It goes Muslim grooming gangs.
I know, and can I just say? I just said about.
Shit.
We were just talking about political correctness then, and you was talking. That's what I'm talking about right now.
But if you define political correctness to me, then I'll let you know what I'll answer you. Political correctness, what do you mean? Not calling them packies or...
No.
Or are you raping our white...
No.
You don't go around...
Englishmen
don't go around white...
Political correctness, brought down simply, is that you don't tell on someone because it's a certain race or ethnicity.
That's not political correctness. That's not political
broken
correctness.
Down to me, that's what it is.
That's not political correctness. You go look up the definition of political correctness. So how can you be dealing on that basis?
No, well, everyone knows that political correctness is going on.
Barry Sheeman is a Labour MP, like you said. You might have some truth in what you just said about the Labour councils. You might be actually correct. I have no idea, but I will go and have a look at that. But what has been shown from the Telford, the Nottingham, the Rochdale and the Rotherham grooming gangs is that the council was complicit, whether it be a Labour government, whether it be... This is not just Labour people abuse people.
No, but it's dominated. I never said all Labour. I said dominated. Dominated.
It doesn't matter which party.
I know, but I did say dominated.
Into the political, not into what's right and wrong. Stop making it a big issue like it's wrong what they've been doing. It's wrong, but they're not all Muslims. Some of them are Indian. So they're not. Go check it out. I live round here, love. I know. Go and have a look.
Where did you send them in Leeds? And there were an Indian there.
So, what's the Islamophobe? What's the Islamic slant on it then?
Not just because of who they are. They'll go anywhere.
I spoke to you earlier. I've spoken to them. I'm not saying, right, that I don't agree that you guys should come here to observe and to berate these guys who are accused, and girls, who are accused of doing this to kids.
They have been accused of being charged for it.
Well, charged, but in a court of law, it's innocent till proven guilty. Now, whether you believe that, whether I believe that, it's nothing, is it? It's nothing. What it is diverse to pictures both against each other. For you to say lefties, Labour, I've been banned from Labour Party, so you're wrong.
So if you all agree with what we say, why aren't you standing with us? Why aren't you standing with us?
Because I can't honestly stand with you. You're a fellow human being like me, but I can't stand with you because of your Islamophobic rhetoric, and I'm sorry.
What's Islamophobic about saying the truth, though?
Yeah, but they're not all Muslims.
95% are.
Yeah, but they're not all. So where is that come from?
Can you point out a Sikh grooming gang? Can you point out an Indian grooming gang in this town?
Yeah, there's two of them in this town.
Yeah.
It's a town because I live here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two in the first one. Yeah. There's two in the first one.
Here we go. Here's one now. Oh, guess what?
So, fam.
When was the last time
you heard a few bits about what she said. I mean, she definitely knows. The Labour Party and political correctness has caused most of this. She knows. But then she come out with, I don't want to stand here with all you Islamophobes. I never even mentioned religion. I don't think I mentioned race or ethnicity. That wasn't my issue. I pointed out to her, the Labour Party and political correctness pointed out to her a few incidents of where they blocked inquiries, and how we're supposed to find out what's going on if we don't have inquiries into it. That's how we work. You know, that's how the law and the land works. So as far as I'm concerned, if a Labour Party block an inquiry, they're as guilty as the scumbags who were on trial. It's as simple as. And they don't want you to know the truth. Come on, fam, get sharing, please. Oh, Arlene's on the go there.
Yeah, well, you're from this town and you do not understand what's gone on in this town over 40 years. You know what's going on in Rochdale.
I know Oldham, yeah. Same as.
You know, Newcastle, it's the length and breadth of
Absolutely.
It's even an Inverness.
You're not going to get to the core of it until you realise how they were able to operate.
I know, yeah, that's what inquiries. I mentioned that Telford. They blocked the initial inquiry, the Labour Party.
Every child inquiry, every...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, honestly. And you know what we're here for today as well. You know why we're in Leeds today. Do you know about Melanie Shaw?
Of course I know Melanie Shaw. Yes.
Right. Well, we're here. We've been reporting on her case as well, which leads to child abuse at different kind of level.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? And we've got it all uncovered.
She's from Nottingham.
Yeah, Nottinghamshire area.
A guy called Joe Public, and I've been friends with him for years, and he's brought the attention of paedophilia. First of all, it was Nottingham Council, and I was sat looking at my own council. I thought, hey, what's going on?
Rochdale.
And then the grooming gangs came in, and I thought, what the fuck's been going on?
I believe though that like the left Labour are pushing for things like they want to class.
The age of sex.
Yeah. They want to pedos, sexual as a sexual orientation.
Oh yeah, in with LBGT.
Yeah.
Right.
There's going to be a P on the end of it now, isn't there?
Well, I don't know if that was true. That got fact checked, and I'm not sure if it was true. But these guys here, right, they're all just people from Huddersfield, which you guys are. No offence, all right, but we care about our town.
Yeah, no, but Rochdale and Oldham have 3 girls. I know, but 3
Tommy
girls.
Someone outside this court last time, and we don't need Tommy Robinson. We can look at our own affairs. That's why I'm here. I'm here to see.
Yeah, but we're not looking at our own affairs. You said it's been going on 40 years. How come nothing's been done then?
Yeah, quite.
It's a slow burner, isn't it?
Well, did it not take Tommy
That's
Robinson
not my fault.
to
It's not your fault. No, it didn't. I told you, Examiner comment. 2007 is the first time the Examiner put a story out about child grooming gangs in Huddersfield. 2007, because a child. Go and have a look. They were a child who had to move out of Huddersfield because of violence from said grooming gang. 10 years down the line now, which was last year, and the first grooming gang got dealt with in court. 10 years it took. 10 years from the day.
Yeah, it's just not good enough for me.
I think it's a lot to do with political correctness and common purpose training, and I think down with both.
Well,
it really is. It's
brainwashing.
brainwashing.
Listen, I'm the most, I'll say it as it is, raw.
Yeah.
I say it to politicians, I say it to Barry Shearman, I talk straight talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying.
People think I'm arrogant, people think I'm aggressive, and I'm not, I'm absolutely not.
You'll get more straight talking than this fella here as well.
You know what I mean? We all want the same thing.
Yeah.
We all want it to be addressed.
Well,
if it is a Muslim problem, then let's identify it's a Muslim problem.
Yeah, but they won't. I never mentioned me race or ethnicity. If you see, I'm attacking the Labour Party and their values and that, but they're not looking at them social issues, which could come into religion, ethnicity. They're not even looking at them.
I know they're not. It's not our fault. We are just the casualties of this device crap that's been going on. We never abuse kids, we never abused them, but we're here in the same capacity, really, making sure justice is fucking done. You know what I mean? And that's it. Without, bullshit names being called. You know what I mean? Call them scum, call them what you like, call them whatever. But that rhetoric of, it's just Islam and it's just Muslims that do it is not true. It's not true.
No. I mean, it's been happening for time. I mean, learnt about Jimmy Savile when I was 9 years old. I'm 47 now. You know.
We all knew Jimmy Savile were a nonce, right?
I said he was a bad man when I was 9 and I got scalped and put to bed.
I nearly wrote to him.
You know, God, no, don't let him fix anything.
Just needs to. Yeah, you're right, Paula. Yes, they are. 5 minutes. Oh, my ears are popping at the moment. But that woman then, oh, I'm here because of Islamophobia. I never even mentioned race or religion then, me. Never. And I pointed out to her, I attacked the Labour Party and their values. That's what I said to her. But they always have to bring that race thing into it. You all heard it then. You always got to bring it in. It's fucked up, man. Honestly, it's just so fucked up, and it's just madness. It's just madness how it goes. So, guys, I'm at Kirklees Magistrates Court today, and there's 31 today and tomorrow. They're up for plea. There's 31 scumbag, mainly Pakistani Muslims, up, and we're not having it. We're here shouting against them. I'm going to try and get over to Leeds to chat with Charles about Melanie if I can. But if not, I'll try and do something later on about Melanie, and we'll see what's going on there. But I felt it important today that I come here. I did really feel it important today I come here. Obviously, there's been a few here before. We've had Tommy, Sikh Awareness Society have been here. There's been a few demos here. But while he's out of action, we can carry on doing that. And I have no problem with it, me. We're not causing anyone any harm. We're not attacking anybody. We are even talking to the anti-protest as well, a couple of them. Thank you, Candy. So yeah, Kirklees Magistrates were here today. Might have to pause or cut off for 20 minutes. I need to just have a walk, chill, maybe a fag or something. We've got some other news channels here. Apparently there's a Russian news channel doing interviews. I'll probably have a talk with them if I can. Young Adams is on live at the moment. One of our rising stars of the right wing. Crazy, a Muslim woman gone past hiding a face. What does she have to hide a face for? Thank you, fam. 20 watching. We're at Kirklees Magistrates Court today. There's 31 nonces up and they're up for plea today. So it'll be interesting to see what they've all pleaded. I'm sure that will be allowed to be in the news or mainstream media today. So you'll have to keep an eye on the Leeds or Huddersfield papers for that. I did feel it. I didn't have to come today, but I felt it important that I did. A couple of things. Obviously, Tommy's been out of action for a month or so, and I've said this before. Tommy started it off, but we can continue doing it. Adam's here, and he'll continue to do this stuff, and we'll continue to highlight. We'll continue to try and report on whatever we can. You'll see us doing it as much as we can in whatever areas. I'll have a look at them later on. So yeah, I felt it important. I'm supposed to be recuperating me, no reporting, but I just felt I needed to. Staying at Leeds at the moment, so I'm going to head up to the court there, see if I can find Charles Spencer, have a chat with him about what's happening with Melanie. Get the lovely Arlene over, stop her talking. Is it a close court? Oh, I'm not sure. I think this one will be, yeah. Melanie's isn't, it's public. Interesting talk there. But you know, like she mentioned Islamophobe, and I never even mentioned race or religion. I said to her, didn't I? I attacked the Labour Party, the values, the political correctness.
What annoyed me when she says you're not all saying stuff about the right gangs, and I said because we don't have to, because mainstream news will report on that, but it doesn't report on the other.
No, yeah, exactly. Honestly, that's Arlene telling you.
The mainstream news will report on white people any day of the week, but they won't report on the Muslims. So, you know, what's good for the goose? Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to quit recording for a bit, guys. Thank you for listening. Oh, hiya, Gillian.
Is that forward?
Yeah, she just heard you say that.
Tell her we'll see her on Friday.
So do we, Mandy, so do we. There's hardly any charges left now, so hopefully we'll be. She'll get some help if she gets out or whatever. But I think there's the big inquiry in October is ongoing, and she's supposed to be witness in that as well. So I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm quitting for now, fam, and I'll check back with you in a bit.